I think like anybody that's in the special operations community will tell you this. Like watching other people suffer is like the most motivating thing ever. Like especially when you're not like really that bad off yourself. Like when so like for me, like one of the funnier parts of like selection was going through during land nav and like hearing like because the draw, if you've never heard or been through the draws of North Carolina, especially at night, they're just full of vines and like people legitimately will get stuck in these draws for like hours on end and like be so turned around that they don't know which way to go. So hearing people like yelling and screaming fuck and like just like being totally miserable in the middle of these draws and like you just cruising through, you're just like, wow, I'm really glad I'm not that guy. But I think the moment that really stuck out to me going into selection, I was like in really good shape. I felt ready, and when I like, but you didn't really know how you stacked up against like the because I was training with a bunch of 18. So as an 18 X-ray, which is a special forces candidate, you kind of get a special pipeline where you go to special operations preparation and conditioning prior to going to selection, which is like a so the SOPSI was what they call it, is a 3 week POI where all you do for 3 weeks is like do land nav, work out, and learn about like lashings and tying knots and all of that in preparation for SFAS or Special Forces Assessment and Selection, which is about 3 weeks after that. So we have like a pretty big leg up. But again, you don't know how you stack up against like all the captains, all of the like regular Army guys. So when they like came and we actually did like our timed events, and I was finishing. I think I finished like second in the medium length ruck, and then like I think second again in the longer distance ruck. I was like, okay, like I'm meant to be here. I'm ranking at the top of my class. I don't know. I'm clearly cut for this. So I think like that moment where I was just like, okay, like I've got this, and like knew like I didn't have anything to worry about from a performance standpoint, and I think that confidence kind of carried me through where it's like I don't have to worry about anything. It's just like be me and like get through this.